So I got this for, oh, yeah, no, that was the right way. Okay. I got this for $5. It is a board. It is wood. And no, I have not got a tattoo. I have not sinned. It is just Sharpie. I got this checkerboard at the thrift store, and I already cleaned it. There was like little micro colonies of dust particles inside this thing. I wiped it down, and I'm gonna try to paint it. Now I'm gonna go sand this behemoth. But first I had to go make a really important phone call to my doctor's office because, well, here's a little very poorly done illustration of what happened. You know how when someone writes a word and you think they wrote one letter, but in reality they wrote another? My doctor wrote the other letter, and I thought they wrote that letter, and I mixed up my prescription. So anyway, I stripped this thing of its identity and decided to sand it down, but the sanding was boring and I didn't record it, so here's a picture of sand. I hope it's nice. And then I decided to procrastinate even further by doing an impromptu 3 colors challenge. So thanks to everyone who submitted 3 colors for me to draw you a picture. You helped me not do this project and were great for my procrastination skills. I appreciate you. Are you the current state of the world? Because you are distressed. Okay, that was a really dumb joke. Moving on. The first thing I did to getting this thing on its way to, well, being painted was starting with a fresh coat of white paint. That way any bright colors I put over it would pop instead of just seeping into the wood. I let that dry, and then I got started on the bottom paint part. There's no real name for this. I just mixed together some aqua and a little bit of pale yellow because when acrylics dry on wood, they tend to dry dark. And I wanted to make sure that the aqua stayed aqua and didn't go to this sort of dark turquoise blue color. I wanted it to maintain a little bit of the green, and it took forever to do this because it's a giant checkerboard. But anyway, I painted it and let it dry again. And then I went and got a snack, and then I got all my paint. This one, this one, this one, this one, this one. Hang on. No, they're not the same. Okay. This one, this one, this one. Yeah. I don't know why I grabbed this. Never mind. You'll need these. But you're not doing this. I am. Now, I'm sure you've seen the title of this video, so you know why I've grabbed all these rainbow colors. I'm going to paint the edges of the board the colors of the Rainbow Road. And it did cross my mind that instead of doing the edges of the board, I could paint the squares the colors of the Rainbow Road, like the pink, the orange, the yellow, the green, the blue, like they do in different levels, but I wanted to keep the authenticity of it looking like a checkerboard to some extent, so I didn't do that. Now, of course, since this took forever, I decided to watch something very relaxing while painting, because painting should always be relaxing.
Wait, what? Oh, what?
So relaxing to watch. So this took me an eternity to do because you have to blend all the colors into each other. And this was just the first coat. I let the first coat dry, and then by that time I was so tired I just lit a candle and made myself some cinnamon hot cocoa so I could relax. You just use this as an oversized coaster. I went around the edges and did the second coat, which included putting some lines into the cleanup details. And then I went in with a toothpick and painted some little white detailing. I did not record all of that. And then I checked on my birds. So we're gonna shift gears a little bit because it's time to work on the checker pieces, which I could not find. They only had a pack of 22 left, one pack of 22, and there's 24 pieces on checkerboard. So I had to switch to hearts. I painted them white and blue, and then painted the other side red and green. And in case you're wondering, yes, they do fit on the checkerboard perfectly. I made the blue turtle shell, the green turtle shell, the red speed mushroom, and the little squid. Some of these guys turned out a little wonky. They're all judging my failure. After spending 6 hours on the game pieces alone, I decided it was time to get out some color shift paint to paint the checkerboard itself. I mixed that into some blue, purple, and black paint to paint the game spaces. I also added some stars and chain chomps to the background to make it more interesting. And then I traced my star cutout onto the board because I was not going to freehand that at all. Is this a test? Because I just got a gold star. Twinkle, twinkle, giant star. Okay, this is garbage. I don't mean that the board was garbage, my singing was garbage. So I decided to finish up my star power up in the center of the board, and yeah, this took me over a week to complete.